Hello, friends, and Merry Christmas. I wanted to share with you my 12 abs of Christmas routine. It is pretty intense and it's a lot of fun, I think, but not everybody may agree with me. But I came up with this to do for my kids to do in their dance class, and it's done to the song of 12 Days of Christmas. You could absolutely do this in a 12-day build-up. So, like, you start with the first one, and then the next day you do two of them, and so on and so forth. But this one's meant to be done to the song. I'm going to go over each one, and then we're going to go ahead and do it with the song itself. And we're going to start with the 12th day, which we're going to be doing a pleading, which is a modern dance ab exercise, and was done by Martha Graham. So you start in a laying position. You're going to scoop your hands into this cupped position. You're going to have a nice contraction in your center. Your chest is sunken in, your head is back, and you're just really engaging that core and balancing up on your hips. And then you place your feet down. Thankfully, let's do one of those. After we do our pleading, we're going to do Russian twists for our piper's piping. So we twist from side to side. After that, we're going to go down to the floor, and we're going to do toe touches. This might actually have a different name, but that's what I'm calling it. I'm putting my hands under my hips to help me from tilting my pelvis forward, but I'm trying to touch the floor and then come back to this nice 90-degree angle. If that's a little bit too intense for you, you could always just do a one leg at a time. So that was our 10 lords of leaping. Next up, we're to our 9 ladies dancing. So we're just going to do some nice bicycles. There, they're dancing legs. If you want to make that a little bit more intense, you could lift your shoulders up off the floor. And then after we do the 9 ladies dancing, we have 8 maids of milking. We're going to place our feet down, and you're going to do penguin crunch. These work your obliques. So you're trying to touch your ankles here. Then 7 swans of swimming. We're going to do flutter kicks. And if you want to do arms, you can. That's too much. You can just do your flutter kicks. After that, we have our 6 geese laying. So these are just regular crunches. Try to keep your chin lifted and your chest nice and open for those crunches. Then we have our 5 golden rings. I'm using the Muppet version of this song, and the 5 golden rings is very slow. I'm going to start from the top, lower down as far as I can go without letting my lower back come off the floor once I get to the point where I'm feeling it. To do that, then I'm going to just go right back up to the top. So there's our 5 golden rings. Then we have 4 calling birds. We're going to do toe touches. You're going to try to get up to touch your toes. If you can get there, that's awesome. If you can't, no big deal. Just go where you can. If that's too hard, you can always do it with your knees bent and just go past your knees. After we do the 4 calling birds, we're doing 3 French hens. And for our 3 French hens, we're going to do these oblique twists. And then we have our, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves. 2 turtle doves, we're going to do a V-sit. So you're going to sit up in your V, try to balance. You can put your arms out to the side if you want. And then the very last thing, our partridge in a pear tree, is going to be a plank. You can go to an upper plank. This is an easier plank. Or you can go down to your elbows and do the harder plank. And I would recommend that you go right for one time and left for the other time, because that rolling action is also working your center core, and you don't want to be lopsided. So if you can remember to turn in different directions for each one, that will help you. All right, so with that being said, and those all being explained, let's go ahead and try it with the song. Like I said, I'm using the Muppets version of this song. So you can always use a different version. You could also do it to no song. That kind of defeats the purpose of it, but if you want to go a little bit slower to keep your form nice and clean, that's an option as well. All right, here we go.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 hummingbirds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a laying.
On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming.
6 geese a laying. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking.
7 swans a swimming.
6 geese a laying. And a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, 9 babies dancing.
8 maids a milking. 7 swans a swimming.
6 geese a laying. And a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping. 9 babies dancing.
8 maids a milking. 7 swans a swimming.
6 geese a laying. And a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 vipers fighting. 10 lords a leaping. 9 babies dancing.
8 maids a milking. 7 swans a swimming.
6 geese a laying. And a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming. 11 pipers piping.
10 lords a leaping. 9 babies dancing.
8 maids a milking. 7 swans a swimming.
6
I messed up a lot towards the end, but hopefully you guys had fun with that. Thank you for watching, and thank you for doing it if you did. Have a great Merry Christmas. Mwah!